Hey, what's up, present and future speed nerds? I'm G-Pro, and today I'm gonna talk about pause phasing. Now, most people call this pause clipping, but I want to call it pause phasing for one very particular reason. It's not actually clipping, it's as if the thing doesn't actually exist when you pause.
Well, are there any terms that we need to know?
For this one, not really, but there are two types of pause phasing. Those two types are single pause and multi-pause. Basically meaning that some objects only need one pause, as other objects need multiple pauses. So, there have been multiple misconceptions about this trick, and I'd like to address those first.
What? But you just pause and clip. It's simple.
Well, most people are under the impression that you can do normal clips with pause clipping.
Wait, you mean to tell me that you can't do it everywhere?
Pretty much, but here's where people get confused. You have to take a little bit of time to stop before you pause. This generally gives you enough time to build up the speed in order to clip. Though most people assumed that it was just pause clipping or pause phasing, but in actuality they were just doing the clip.
Oh, those guys are simpletons. Everybody knows that's just clipping.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Well, so how does pause phasing work?
Oh crap, I almost forgot! So generally speaking, for single tap pause phasing, you go up to the object, start charging a spin dash, phase the object, pause, and unpause with the A button, specifically, or the start button. Not with B, not with X. This is because if you unpause with B or X, the game will still charge the spin dash when you unpause, even if it's just for a frame. The theory is that when you pause, the object actually deloads, or just doesn't exist, basically allowing you to just go through the object, as if it weren't there. For certain objects, you will actually need to move back just a little bit, probably by like a pixel or something like that. The best example is the first door in Sonic's Lost World that you phase through.
Well, that's not so hard.
Nope, it's not. Even though I said spin dashes, Sonic isn't the only character that can do this type of pause phasing. Knuckles can too, and it's used in his Lost World. The door that covers up Sonic's exit of the area can actually be clipped through with just a single pause. First, you must build up speed either by running into the corner or by gliding, and then you pause, and then you just go through. However, that's not the only way to get through that door, and I'm going to explain it right now.
You mean the multi-pause phasing?
Yep, and it's actually quite simple. All you need to do is just run into the wall and pause on every frame.
What? But that's not simple.
Simple and easy are not the same thing. It's a very simple concept, but it's definitely not that easy. I have a small little trick that helps, but it's not going to work for everyone. Take your right hand and put it over the controller, much like how I do most of my spin dashes, called the overhand grip. Then press B with your middle finger, and start with your index finger, really quickly. The amount of times that you're going to have to pause will depend on how fast you're going at the time, and how thick the door is, or object. Oh, and fun little fact. You can single pause phase through the back of the waterfall in Sonic's Lost World. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I can't believe that actually works.
That's it. I thought it was a lot more important.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, Speed Nerds, and have a good one, I guess.